I think that's more normal. I like this a little bit better, to be honest. And I'm gonna play a Lotus coaching now because they're running a trialing. He's like, guys,
right?
and DI3 this worked all the time, I swear. But you know, really good trialing. Weaver plus Tusk, incredible physical damage. Luna's not bad with these two either, especially with the Lunar Blessing. You actually probably have one of the strongest trialings I can think of right now. Not bad at all. Not the most kill potential, but incredible harassment potential, and leaves very little for a Monkey King to do, who's supposed to win the lane.
And ITB, they know this is the tri-lane. They're like, yep, this is Alliance, this is a tri-lane. So they actually TP Tanner up immediately. They're going to be totally fine with that farming lane down bottom, Tidehunter versus DK. We'll go ahead and show it for now, just so you could, like, eventually it's going to be breathed by our Anchor Smash. They clear waves, and then they try and push each other's towers. That's going to be basically about it. No one should die, don't.
The most boring lane in Dota. But Aramis in the top lane is dying though, as ITB's rotation works well, and Aramis misjudged the amount of damage that ITB had. There's not like they used any particular stunts. I mean, obviously the bushwhack, but that was it. J4 doesn't even have a skill level.
Yeah, wow.
They just caught him with Shukuchi on cooldown, and Weaver's very vulnerable at level 1. 15 seconds of Shukuchi, that's a big deal. That was the last nerf Weaver received, and the reason why Weaver is not the top meta pick right now.
Cooldown is quite painful, especially in lane during the laning stage, where that's a tenth of a creep wave. Think about things in waves, not the team.
Well,
3-second window.
And now, since we're at tri-lane, I can unlock this lockbox of analysis I had saved for years that I never got to say. So the tri-lane, for those of you who never lived this meta, the most important thing for a tri-lane is heroes have a really strong level 1, right? So while the synergy between Tusk and Weaver is really good, and we gotta accept that, the level 1 for these heroes is not as powerful as Into the Breach, particularly for Weavers, with that Shukuchi nerf. So even though the tri-lane in theory should be good, it might create some problems because there's not enough experience to go around for these supports. We'll see how they try to solve this. Maybe they go jungle, maybe they pull more often, but it's going to be a problem for the first few levels.
Well, plus you have Ench, right? I mean, look, she was just running around with a Centaur for crying out loud. How do you deal with that? Because then she's able to have impact in lane. If you do damage to it and you trade with it, it's even worse. And Ench can be out of experience range while still having impact in the lane. What do you do against that? How's that an efficient trade?
It is a tough one, honestly. I don't know how you deal with Yench in this lane. I mean, I understand. Once you get level 3, you have like insane kill potential with Tech Team level 2 and Swarm. So I think what makes you a position 4? Right? This is a good time actually to talk about this new theory I've been that been going around the pro circle. As J4, by the way, gets found by a WINDRANGER. There's no javelin just yet, so multi-shot doesn't quite deal that much damage. But with Tech Team, there we go. That's gonna be enough. Yeah, so if you
he sees Nico Baby taking farm in the mid lane, and he goes, not right there. Nico Baby has been missing off the map for at least 30 seconds, probably from the triangle. That being said, the Shadow's still going to end up finding Chessa here. Gets off Elder Dragon Form for a quick stun onto Wii, as he will escape underneath this tier 1 tower. Javelin proc's not going to be heavy enough. He's incoming now. We try to maybe predict that tree jump is going to be unsuccessful. Booted down now by ADZ. Ravage is going to catch 4 great ice shards as well, but it looks like the tornado pushing back Wii to his death, as Tanner will pick up the kill onto him and the second onto Stomanen. Oh no, this fight breaking down here for Alliance, is even with the Ravage catching multiple heroes, they will still...
Lamar, does he have friends? Like, what is that mix?
It could be the friends, because it's certainly not the amount of games he plays, or the lack thereof, right? It's level 30, Monkey King, goodness.
Oh yeah, okay, he's a real gamer. They found the Wii, by the way, in the middle lane. They didn't broke him, but they lacked the damage, but DK is not enough. There we go. It's gonna be the last kill with the help of Ads and Tanner. And now they realize they're just going around the tower. There's a Ravage.
This game is that he's going to be building as this late game win condition. He's going to max farming build, only one beam with the Mask of Madness, as they will find J4 at the very least, and that'll get Nico Baby a little bit of extra bonus bounty alongside Wii. Once Wii gets this Maelstrom up, I think he's going to be a lot to beat. The D Ward top lane. There's Chessie with the Blink Dagger reveal into the Bushwhack. That'll be Soman in 100-0. Now, Bushwhack to be losing turn.
Yeah, the DK in trouble. He is quite tanky. There's still the Ravage to commit, so that's the ITB. Oh, okay, they want to counter initiate here. They see an opportunity. They go for Wii first, and the Ravage comes out finally. That's Chessie dead, but insane for Wii. Eclipse, however, cleans up Ads, as the BKB is used by Bill here, but Bill can't deal with the physical damage from the Luna. Bill alone versus 4. He's going to be pummeled to death.
And I'm saying, you need to play Enchantress and jump into them.
You know, as Enchantress, you take the squirrel for yourself, and you sacrifice the squirrel.
That's right.
Oh, that was a good blink for Wii. Once again, the objective, but can they really fight this? There's no Ravage yet available. Wee's the first target. There goes Bill, and the magic damage is going to be enough to bring down Wee. The Tide's still broken, and because Ravage is not available, hey, no, Alliance is going to lead their Tide to die. Is taking ganks constantly, and he knows he's not going to build a single item this game. You know, if he finishes boots, he'll be happy.
And I'm not opposed to this new school thought, as Tanner is going to be killed off here relatively quickly. They're not going to hit him with the wall as much. They don't need to. But that also does happen to just be at the ready. There's a stand in their way. Bill is going to get Walrus Punch here again. He has Aegis, has a 7-second BKB, and is going to lose his first Aegis.
Yeah,
Only Aegis. Ravage at the ready. It is going to catch him. And look at the damage here already to go is Nico Baby. Blood in the water. And a double kill for him as ADZ is forced to back away. Again, nothing to interrupt the Ravage.
They got Jesse.
Basically free.
They cancel his DP with a Shackle Shot. Jesse's in trouble himself. They also even used the Focus Fire here with Maelstrom. Jesse, what are you going to do? Just a matter of time. Free fire, sure, but yeah, Jesse's been done. And Symmetrical's like, guys, you could have been the Sweden Alliance, but I took your spot. No, I took your life.
Right play. Now with their cooldowns, okay, ready to go for more. Behind J4.
Yeah, I don't know how much they want to commit to this. Apparently,
a lot.
They just know that they're not there. So with this, they just get a free kill on J4. Enchanter's not the most relevant kill, but if they can get Chessie, that would be great. He does have the Fireball on. He wants to fight inside his flames. But once the cores come in, they're not going to be so scared of this fire as Chessie is stuck, Shackle Shot, and killed. Alliance will get you another kill. It's getting out of hand for ITB.
Basically just got the essentials, right? Put it in mind for WINDRANGER.
Moto Hydra, they've been discovered by the scan as well. ITB, the Tide is also leading as well. Symmetrical's positioning is great. Either he tanks the smoke or he initiates straight up. Weaver on top of that, Gleipnir, they go for J4. J4 is not enough. You don't want to fully commit to this. You just want to poke and prod. There we go. The Monkey King trying to go for Nickel Baby, but he has the Hurricane Bike.
Yep.
That's going to save him with a Shackle Shot. However, Big Gamer still inside. Doesn't matter. That WUKONG's command did not matter whatsoever. As his force uses BKB. Beautiful pushback. As now dealing a fair amount of burst damage. And he killed the two supports, but they catch up to Chessie. There's the Shackle Shot, and Chessie will be the next one to go down here for ITB.
You had a kind soul.
And she may be the last in this occasion. Smana did buy back. We chasing for more as they force half him into the blink, but Tanner with a blink of his own at least made that. In fact, looking turn has caught Wee, but Abs doesn't have any remnants.
Nice.
Just limited to whatever damage he can do. But the Flame Guard is doing a bit of work now as Wee begins to just run away. Nico Baby now coming in for round number 2. They have bought back on the Monkey King. Nico Baby does not have BKB either, nor the Eclipse, so he's going to have to turn and fight Fake Gamer with the BKB active. Now trapped by the Ice Shards of Stomanen, forcing Bill to back up. He's going to beat back the Walrus. That's a dieback for him, but Aram is doing damage and actually almost 1v1ing Fake Gamer as Bill will still succeed. We now turn around, finds the Shackle Altitude, will secure the kill as it was Ads that ran down Sim. Just TPs away right into the face of J4 before Chessie could actually blink on over. I think Alliance still come out on top of this one.
I mean, towards the end, I think ITB got some really valuable kills, and because of their position, I think, and Ads can abuse that pretty nicely. He's going to go for the Axe next. They're going to go now for the Tusk. Once again, tanking that small gank. Nickel Baby. Oh, there's the shot actually from the WINDRANGER. The Nuisance. They go for Enchantress first, and there goes Nickel Baby onto the high ground. Finds Ads, immediately bursted.
Chessie away. Gleipnir is going to find him, root him down, and Chessie is going to be picked off last, slowly but surely.
Double kill.
Maybe we'll hit some with one last. Really needed it. Now he's up to level 25. He's got an Aegis. He's got the Shard. Has a full Satanic. Yeah, I think this Lunas can basically 1v5 your team.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They kill Tanner. And Wee is still fighting against 2. I mean, he's just creating a lot of space here as they take the rack stop.
He's just casually in this.
Are they stuck here, by the way? Are Ads and Fake Gamer forced to commit as they lose the racks? This is not very good. They lost J4. How do you defend this?
They just can't hold anyone in there. Monkey King, I mean, it feels like the monkey's kind of being kited around, which is something, you know, you find yourself saying a little bit more than often considering the amount of mobility Monkey has compared to other cores, but
Nickel's done. This is what's to end this game. Nice Gleipnir, and they use that gust as well. Chessie activates his BKB. He's low on armor though. J4, the target. There's the Ravage as well to bring down Bill and Chessie on top of the extra J4 kill. Nickel Baby continues to go for the objectives. Shackle Shot hits Ads. Ads is capable of making it back home, but the tier 4s are done. Their Ancient exposed, and the GG is called.
Alliance is at game number 1. New Alliance takes game number 1 over ITB in their opening series for the lower division. Well played to them.
Yeah. Honestly, just fantastic game by Alliance. I do feel like you had an uphill battle for ITB because of their draft,